Hey guys, it's Tony Butler, and hey, today we're going to talk about something really interesting that I think is near and dear to everyone's heart. And it's like, how do I get more productive out of the day? How do I become more productive? Okay, so most people think of productivity as a function of time management, but that's not the case. Okay, so what I'm going to help you understand is there's two things that are way more important than time management. I want you to get rid of time management, stop thinking about it, and you're going to think about these two things instead. Okay, so I'm going to get right into those, but before I do, please like this channel, follow. I'm going to be dropping a lot of value over the next couple of months, and you don't want to miss out on the next episode. Okay, so let's get right into it. When you start to think about time management, okay, you realize something very quickly is that I can't actually manage time in itself, all right? Literally, there's nothing I can do with time. There's 24 hours in a day. There's 60 minutes in every hour, okay? That's it. Can't do anything with it. Everyone has the same amount of time. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna manage my vital priorities and my energy. Okay, so what am I focusing on? You know, what is the most important thing that I'm doing right now? And if you just start to focus on the most important things and you get rid of all the noise that's around you, that's going to go a long way to making you way more productive. Okay, so you've got to turn off all your apps and your messaging and focus on your most important thing. Okay, that one thing that's right in front of you, you got to get it done right now. Okay, and I had another video on my whole idea of the right now theme. Okay, let's do it right now. Okay, so that's it. That's the first tip, is focus on your vital priority. All right. Next is something that is a little bit farther out. A lot of people aren't really thinking about this. Is I want you to think about your energy and your energy levels throughout the day. So a lot of people, like myself included, I wake up in the morning, I'm a ball of fire. That's when I'm most productive. I get up every single day, 7 days a week, 3:45 a.m. I'm out of bed. Okay, there's a whole bunch of reasons for that. I'll talk about it in another video, but I get up at 3:45, I go through a morning routine, and then I get to work right then. By about 4:10, I'm usually already working. Okay, I give myself about 20-25 minutes to get through a few things, and then I start working. That morning session is one of the most important things that I do, because that's when my imagination, my idea flow is just at its best. It's at its peak. All right, so then as I go through my day, because I do start pretty early, by about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you know, I start to get into a funk. I get into kind of that afternoon low. All right, so guess what I do? I close up shop and I go work out right in the middle of the afternoon every day. I've been doing this for years, okay? And some days I go and I teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or maybe I go lift weights, maybe I go for a run, I go for a long walk, whatever, but I get some physical activity in. Even in the middle of winter. I live in Montana. The other day it was minus 22 outside, and you can bet I put on 2 hats, got some jackets, some underclothes, and I went outside, okay? Because it's that important. It's that important to my day and my energy. So then what happens is physical activity, it starts to fill up that pool. It revitalizes the battery so then you can get back at it, okay? I want you to think back to a time when you're getting ready to leave for a vacation, okay? And in the day before a vacation, you probably got more done in that one single day, in those last few hours before you left, than you did in week before, 3 days before, 4 days before, okay? All at once. And it's because you knew you didn't have any time left. You had just this hardcore deadline. And so you focused, you worked really hard, and you worked on the most important things, okay? But also, your energy level was up, okay? Because when our energy level has been focused and we use it in the right way, okay, it helps us be more productive. Think about like how much you get done when you're tired or you're super hungry. For me, hunger is a big deal. Okay, when I'm super hungry or I'm too tired during the day, I don't get anything done. Flip that around when I've got a good night's sleep, I've eaten enough, you know, and I'm raring to go. In a minute's time, in 5 minutes time, in an hour, I get more done than 3 hours with the other energy level, okay? So energy level really matters. So those are the two main things that you can do to be way more productive. I urge you, focus on the priorities first and then work on energy. and add exercise into it. I'm telling you, exercise can fix so many things in your day. Hey, you're having a bad day, you're getting stressed, go out and do some burpees. No one ever feels sorry for themselves while they're doing burpees. Get a kettlebell. I have a kettlebell I keep in my office. Okay, so I'm over there, I'm doing some 55-pound swings right in the middle of the day. Sometimes I'm in a suit and I'm swinging my kettlebell. Okay, so it works. And this also can work for mental health. It can help you with all kinds of other types of issues. Is that focus on what's important, manage your energy, and exercise to get your energy levels up. Okay, so those are the two main tips. All right, I hope they help you. Give them a try. Drop in the DMs on Instagram, Anthony L. Butler, or leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Okay, be well.